Welcome to the STHD Conference 11. Today we won't be having any promotions or motions. I think I should get that out of the way. So all your ranks are safe for now. In the physical today we had 4 people pass. That was another great thing. I hope you're all ready for STHD fully. By the way, once you reach like a training agent and your field agent plus, I'm pretty sure you can go to towers without permission. Well, I am sure. But yeah, but you have to be field agent plus. Just remember that. So I do have a few things to go over. So first of all, activity. Second, my duty state checks. I'm gonna explain that a bit more, and I'm gonna be doing that later after this, or like later after this, telling you what I have to do after this conference with my parents. And we also have a new project called STHD Project Loof that I have to explain, and that's basically it for this conference. It's also gonna be changed its name to STHD Project Donnell later after Loof leaves, but for now we'll keep it Loof. All right. So first of activity. I know everyone has school over like weekdays, and I know you can't get on, but at the same time you can, since after school you might let's say you have a project or something, like get that done, or like at least do something of that. But if you can at least get on for like 30 minutes a day, and make like when the server there's an incursion or something, you just get on then to actually deal with it. So we're showing activity to incursions, lockdowns, and all that. Please deal with that. Also, I forgot to explain this to everyone. In the guidelines, there is now a rule stating that not actually in the guidelines yet, I need to add it, but I did state that if there's a lockdown going on, I don't care how far you are into a training, you need to get off the training. Like if it's an incursion, you don't need to get off, but if it's being stated a lockdown, you can come back to the training after, but you need to deal with the lockdown first. Other than that, due to activity on the weekdays, we've been getting a lot of shit about it. Please just fix your activity on the weekdays a bit. Like, just be on for like 30 minutes or something. That would be great. Every day on weekdays, just 30 minutes. And on like weekends, if you can get on for like an hour, that'd also be great. Since those are like days the Raiders actually come on, because they don't have school either. But other than that, my duty state checks. Now, basically, I'm gonna always be setting these little like minus bars to like show where I'm gonna be starting it over. I did this last time. Anyone, you're already screwed. I'm just gonna go out right now. If you have not been doing duty states or like going to trainings or anything like that, you're already screwed from the start, because you're probably gonna get in trouble, demoted, or even kicked. Something on how I feel necessary. So I hope you've been doing duty states, but if you haven't and you know it, I'm sorry, but something's gonna happen to you. I am gonna be checking like somewhat after this. Other than that, let's see. Basically, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna count on how many duty states you've done, and sometimes even time to see how long you've been doing it. Especially weekdays, I do look for those, because I want higher members who are actually on the weekdays and weekends both. I'm gonna be looking for those people mostly. Other than that, though, I will be checking all your duty states. I'll add them up, and the people with the most duty states, I will look into. Usually, I will do the guy who has the most duty states. I'll actually look into what I can do for him, since he's obvious. And it's not like the highest guy has 5 duty states. That doesn't mean I'm actually gonna do something for you. If you have like 15 or to 20, and you've actually been working, you've gone to a lot of trainings, that's when I'm actually gonna look at you as someone that's actually working in STHD. If I see your skills really good, like if you're using the sniper really good, you're getting a lot of kills, and you're doing really good on the server, I will definitely look for something for you, like a promotion, because you're actually doing something that I need. Other than that, the people who are not doing their duty states, like I said, you're not going to get anything out of it, and you're probably going to get demoted or worse. Now, here's the main part of the conference. So, I think this was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't know. Actually, no, I think it was today. I don't know. But a new project was released known as STHD Project Loof. Now, what this is it's basically a combat scenario that Loof has made for us. This is basically to improve our the way we work together and all that, and to have us be more spread out. I'm gonna be reading this, not word by word, but a bit summarized, maybe sometimes word by word. All right, let me just. Sorry, 1 second. I need to. All right, sorry about that. All right, so Project Loof is the protocol that STHD are going to be putting in place. Now I'm gonna read out all of this. Because this is actually the useful information. There isn't much in this document, so this is going to go by pretty quickly. But just listen up and make sure you know this. I'm pretty sure we'll post this after like the conference, just so everyone can see it. but I'm gonna just read this for now. All right. So Project Loof stands for, as you'd be expecting, Loof, because he's taken his time to make a stand for him. The L stands for lively, referring to as a moving target. The U stands for user, target and bound. F stands for force, target armed. And E stands for initiated, target on way to raid the border. And if you add those letters up together, you get Loof. Alright. So this basically, from what I'm reading, this basically means that such as like a raider faction that's actually organized, so not like a random raider faction out there. A raider faction that's actually organized, like Sniper Corps. They attack more organized, they know how to attack, and they're pretty decisive in their combat abilities, and they can take us out pretty quickly. Now, the reason Luke basically made this was so we can take them out in an easier way without being clumped together as easy targets. Basically, when high-ranking person, so basically, when they attack, they're organized, and they go for high-ranking organelle, or they go for high-ranking Aegis personnel. Now, when they go for high-ranking personnel, this can cause major problems. Like if they go for the chairman, like if he gets shot, not only has PKSF failed their duties, but so has STHD, MDF, ARD, basically everybody. Because because ARD, MDF, and STHD, the first ones to always get into the line of fire. Then it's the initiates and all that, but that doesn't really matter. Out of everyone, we are the first line of defense. Some say it's MDF, but to be honest, it's us since we're out on the towers. So we're the first ones getting shot at when they start entering, and we're the first ones shooting back. Now, as this is said, we need to always be ready. So, no one needed your comment. All right, let's not be roasting MDF in this conference. You can roast after. All right. So basically, after this, I cannot speak. Okay, sorry, my English is bad today. So. This means that if one of us were to miss them a shot, the other always has them covered. So basically, if you were to miss your shot, another STHD has your back, or he can cover you. He can have your back on a different tower. We don't want everyone on the same tower, basically, because everyone's going to TLS and TOT all the time, but we need to spread out. We have so many towers out there. I mean, trialing themselves, they're supposed to stay on the first 3 towers at least, and it used to be just roofs and caves that we're even all of STHD was supposed to be on. But now that we're expanded, we have to use what we've been given. Protocol Loof can only be used by Agent Plus. Let me just start with that. So if you're like junior agent or less, you cannot use this protocol. This protocol will probably mostly be called by Overwatch Plus, to be honest, but at the same time, Agent Plus can use it. Now, any STHD may go into TLS, TOT, Overwatcher, or Pisky, depending on the scenario. Now this means you do not need permission from Overwatch to go on any of these towers that I just named. Let me name them again. The Last Shield, Tower of Terror, Overwatcher, or Pisky. All of these towers you're allowed to go on without Overwatch Plus permission, no matter who you are, except even trialing can go on these towers. No, not Blackwater. Now, it's also depending on the scenario. So if like raiders aren't close to like Overwatch or TLS, don't go there. Try to stay close to the battle scene, but like stay far apart at the same time. All right, I'm gonna read out the whole example. All right, if snipers are at the town of Roswell, gunning down Aegis personnel, STHD, Agent Plus, main in team chat /T. Always have team chat on, by the way. This is a guideline rule. If you're not speaking in team chat, unless you're telling a citizen to go off the tower, you'll be in trouble. For protocol, you'll say in /T chat protocol Loof. This means that you'll be heading, depending on how many people of STHD are actually on, which in my example 6, 1 STHD at Overwatcher, 2 STHD at Pisky, 2 STHD at TLS, and 1 STHD at JKL. Now, snipers were at the town of Roswell. Now, when they're at the town of Roswell, the people at the Last Shield and JKL will be useful, while also Pisky and Overwatcher, which are behind the town of JKL. This keeps all sides of the of Roswell covered from STHD, which means it'll be harder for raiders to come out of the town and be able to go and kill Aegis personnel. This will have us cover every side while also making sure they don't regroup together. This can be really useful. I mean, in the prospect, please do not like spawn kill them. But when they're running out and shooting at you, if you miss your shot, back up and let another STHD. Let's say the guy on the last shield misses their shot, then the guy on Pisky can shoot the guy that's running to the tower, the last shield, to get you. This will be very useful in a way of keeping spread out and showing more military strategy at the same time. Now, the reasoning for this as they may run and get a few STHD on the tower by sniping them, but there is always all STHD nearby, like I just said, and near caves, trenches, and defend the facility as we should be doing, as per usual. This will support the border and help out quite a bit, as this means you can spread out the wasteland from specific tower posts and swiftly execute your target. This is just re-establishing what you should be doing in the form of a format and a protocol for it. So, basically, in the end, this protocol, if you're Asian Plus, and there's like a whole raider faction on that's causing major trouble, you can issue this command if you're Agent Plus. You will say protocol aloof in chat. STHD should be watching chat, and when they see protocol aloof, if they do not see protocol aloof, or they don't react to it, you can go up to them and tell them again. If someone isn't following protocol aloof when called, you can come up to Overwatch Plus and talk to them. Everyone, when protocol aloof is called, and it is for a good reason, you should be heading to your towers. If they call protocol aloof for no good reason, like there's like a bunch of different raiders on, but they're not organized or something like that, then you can like ignore it. And if they like keep going on about it, you can like message Overwatch so we can tell them why it wasn't a good reason. But if, let's say, like, I don't know, Sniper Corps, or like basically Sniper Corps, like they're the biggest like raider faction at this point. If they are all on, this is when you should be following this command. This is when you should be dealing with them, and this is when you should be spreading out and following. Now, when this is called, it doesn't mean you always go to Pisky, Overwatch, or JKL and Lash. Now, you might like Overwatcher might be like, let's say, useless one time. You might need to be using Pisky, JKL, and the last shield. Let's say they're like all the Sniper Corps is targeting caves. Then you might have someone be on top of the cave, someone be on JKL, and someone on the last shield, and someone on the border. This should always be spread out, and you should always be spread out together, as you should not be, you know, basically running around and doing whatever you want. You cannot be on the ground like MDF when this protocol is called, and you should not be on the ground ever, really. In the future, we'll probably have more protocols be added, but for now, this is our main one. I've been thinking about actually making my own missions, so I'm actually really happy that Loof made this. So you can all thank Loof for actually making this idea, and I'm really happy Loof was actually able to add something to update the database of STHD finally. I have been thinking of adding protocols for, like, let's say a raider to, you know, get what you call it? They get what is it called? The printer. There you go. And they're like in the let's say they're in the sewers this time. Now, one of the protocols I had the idea is if MDF is not on, let's say STHD has like a bunch of people on, then we would go attack the sewers from some type of protocol in some type of way. But for now, that protocol does not exist until I can further think of it. I kind of want to like improve my ideas for now. But for now, our only protocol and our best protocol, I guess you could say, is protocol aloof. If you have any further questions about protocol aloof, you can say them now so I can answer them, or Loof can answer them. All right. From what I'm getting here, no one has any questions, so I've explained that really good. Other than that, like I said, let's try to get that activity up. Let's try to deal with everything as quick as we can. Other than that, does anyone have any questions about STHD as a whole? Like, if you need to know something about the division, if you need, like, information on something, or how to do something, please stay now. Alright. Okay. So, one more thing I'm going to talk about. Back in the days of, like, let's say the Melvin era, I'm just going to say the Melvin era, when Melvin was our commissioner, what we used to do a lot was, a lot of, I don't know exactly what to call it, but we used to go on towers a lot together, like, towers like Blackwater, the Credit Union, and, you know, Hacksaw. Those big towers. We used to go on those a lot together when there was a lot of STHD on. When I start seeing STHD come on, like if I see like 5 or 6 of you on, I'll start getting you all together and we can go through things like that. For now, I'm only seeing like 2 STHD on other than me, so that's still not enough for an actual mission. or a fun one, as a matter of fact. Another thing I should call out for new STHD actually. If there's ever an AIA on and there's like an incursion or lockdown or something, and you need a KOS list so you can automatically get rid of the raiders, for first you can go into the Trello and all that. But if you need to get like the people that are on the server, you can easily go up to one of the AIA on Discord and you can ask them and make sure they're in game too, and ask them for the KOS list of people that are online on the server right now. It'll take them a bit, but they will get it to you, and you will be able to basically kill any of those people right on site, as long as they're not in the city. If they're in Roswell or San Diego, do not kill them. You will get in trouble really quickly for spawn killing. Other than that, I should also explain that Roblox is also having big problems. According to what I know, an intern put malware into Roblox today and basically destroyed everything. Explaining the reason why I have no pants, I have no hair, and I'm smiling right now, and why Chairman was smiling earlier. Yes, you can say something, Luke.
Yeah, so I've got a load of images of this, because immediately me and Dob went to go find this out. What we found is that actually did say, yeah, an intern did actually input malware into the system. Most websites are connected through like cloud storage data provided by other corporations, so like to back up the possibility of anyone ruining the database. Though it is gone permanently, but admins are trying to repair the server and parts of the site are recovered. Searching for routes using Google's that your account data is still there on the site is still there. It is possible if you've got two-step verification and connect to your email. If you haven't connected to your email, you're stupid. Honestly, do it now. And if you've not logged out, which you haven't because you're in game, just do two-step verification, connect to your email, and then it should every time you log in will ask you a password and then your whatever it says. So for example, like D105602, it asks you random things in your email which you'll have to sign into or go onto to get that thingy, so you can type it in and then you go on your account. So it's two-step verification. Most of the things are actually wiped out on the sites. Quite a few accounts have been terminated, but a full recovery will probably be made eventually. The intern did actually get removed, so but either way, just do what I said with the two-step verification. Just make sure your account doesn't get screwed over. I'm done, Donald. You can continue.
Alright, thank you for that. Basically now that all of that's explained, yeah. What a stupid intern. Ruined our Roblox fun. Look at me, I'm not even wearing pants. Just ruined. But yeah, this game has been ruined. Other than that though, one more thing I actually have to talk about. I actually probably should do this, since there's been a lot of people who are underage or under the age of 13. So if I come to like a little or I'm told or something like that you're under the age of 13, do not be surprised if I come into your DMs and I ask you to send me a picture of your Roblox account thing in the corner. If it's lower than 13, don't be surprised if you're banned from both the Aegis Discord and this one. Not saying you might be banned from STHD at all. I mean, you're going to be banned from the Discord. You'll probably get kicked from STHD too, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I will be checking. So if you're under age of 13, that isn't something to mess around about, because you're like screwing everyone else over. Because if we figure out you're 13, we have to kick you and we have no choice. That's like, or else the whole Discord will be gone. I'm just checking in. I'm not saying any of you are under 13 or that like anyone here, I'm like suspicious of anybody. But like, if you are under 13, please tell us, because you're screwing everyone else over in the process. You can come back when you're not 13, alright? That's my gift to you. But other than that, everything's basically fixed. STHD is growing. We would be doing a tryout today, but as you can see, I'm not going to be hosting a tryout due to like what we just talked about. We'll be doing one on Sunday. Hopefully the servers are a bit better. Alright, so Demon's going to be getting kicked from STHD. But basically, yeah. Yeah, everything else is doing pretty nice. Everyone's been acting like they should. I haven't had any problems with people not doing their job. Make sure you're always on a tower or roof, you know, the easy commands. Make sure you reread the guidelines. Congratulations to the people who passed the physical. And yeah, that's basically it. For the first time, actually, not much people are actually trialing. We have very little trialing, and that's what makes me proud. Because we've been having, like you guys know, and like I say every conference at this point, we've had commissioner problems. But you know, for the first time, I'm actually really happy because most of the division is now trainee plus. And once you guys work up, and I'm going to be checking points actually pretty soon here. Once you guys are up, you guys are past those points for training, and you get to junior agent. You're going to finally be pretty much part of the program, and you're going to be with STHD mainly. All together. But YouTube threatened. Oh, okay, and YouTube is also getting DDoS now. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming to the conference. It's basically over. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys continue to be STHD, the same STHD that you are today, and you continue to be in our division. Thank you guys again. The conference is now over. You're all dismissed.